We're talking about an animal here.
A highly intelligent animal.
Everyone remain calm.
Alright everybody, it's RanVonSnatch here with NerdHype, and today I am with a very special guest of mine.
Cola's back.
He is back. We should all be very afraid of this, by the way.
Yes.
Alright, I got some news for you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I finally watched Jurassic World.
And?
I gotta say, it definitely lived up to the nostalgia hype it was getting. It's definitely the movie I think that would surpass the Avengers as far as sales go, because it was awesome. Especially the last 20 minutes.
The Avengers.
I know, I said it deserved to. Especially that last 20 minutes. The T-Rex versus the Indominus was amazing.
Amazing.
Then, you got the Raptors. The Raptors, I thought, were probably the highlight of the movie for me.
Definitely.
There was just nothing... There was nothing... what's the word I'm looking for? Nothing boring about them.
Yeah, the Raptor... I liked how much characterization they actually gave the Raptors.
It was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one thing I did see a lot of complaints about it was that the Raptors weren't Raptors. Or Velociraptors, I should say. They weren't... They didn't look or act like a normal Jurassic Raptor.
Yeah, Raptors are not named with Jurassic. That is highly historically inaccurate.
Either way, they said that they didn't really fit the Velociraptor thing. Now, I know you're very good with dinosaurs. You've taught me almost everything I know about them. What is your take on all that?
Okay. That's an obvious complaint that's always Jurassic Park keeps getting. The dinosaurs aren't scientifically accurate, yada blah blah blah. The fact of the matter is, they said in Jurassic Park 3, the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park are not real dinosaurs. They're theme park monsters. They don't look scientifically accurate because they were created to sell, not to look good. Well, they were created to look good, but not to look accurate.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was one thing I kind of had a little issue with, and this is somewhat of a spoiler here. It was the Jeep they found in that old bunker.
The fact that they got working.
I can understand the battery part. That would make sense. But unless those were a special grade of tires sitting for, 21 years, 22 years? Something to that effect. 22 years, those tires would have been dry rotted all crap. And the gasoline would have been so stale, it's unlikely the vehicle would have started at all.
There's actually a fan theory about that. A little earlier in the movie, you saw them find that helmet in that little crash car thing, that little golf cart looking thing. The fan theory is that they got the new gas from that. Of course, they'd have to siphon that out, and of course they know how to do that. Again, that doesn't make much sense, but it's a theory.
Not necessarily. They could crawl under the car and cut the gas lines and let it dribble into a container of sorts.
But with the golf cart one, not the normal one. Because then it wouldn't drive because it wouldn't have gas because the gas is leaking out.
Anyway, let's moving on here. There's a fan theory that I've seen, and I'm sure you know it by now. I mean, I think you're the one who brought it to my attention. Wait, no, you weren't. That was the NerdHype Facebook page. But the fan theory is that the main character, I can't remember his name.
Owen Grady?
Owen Grady, yeah. I kept wanting to say Peter Quill, but I'm like, wrong series.
Or you could just say Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt, yeah. Anyway, the character he plays is the kid from the first Jurassic World that Alan Grant...
Jurassic World?
Or Jurassic Park that Alan Grant scolds about the respect thing.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite theories. There are quite a few things about it I recall people mentioning not making sense, but I like to believe it. It's a nice one.
It's definitely one of the fan theories that just touch you, It touches your heart. Now, another thing, I thought it was a great movie, but that poor Claire girl's death...
Not Claire, Zara.
Or Zara, yeah, Zara.
Brutalized. That is the most violent death in any Jurassic Park.
That's one of the most...
We've got people torn in half by 2 T-Rexes. That was the most brutal one before that, in my opinion. But just picked up, dropped, picked up again, dropped in the water, nearly drowned, picked up in the mouth of a pterosaur, pecked at, and then eaten by a Moses.
She really must have made the director mad. Something, because that was just...
and the first on-screen death of a female character who isn't a dinosaur in Jurassic Park.
Is that so?
At least as far as I can tell. There might have been females in that militia group in Lost World, but it wasn't really on screen for that, so...
I guess when you really think about it, that does make sense. I was thinking, well, wasn't it Jurassic World, the Lost World? Isn't that where the T-Rex escaped into L.A.?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure a female died somewhere in there.
Probably, but again, probably not on screen as far as I can tell.
Right. Now, as for the movie itself, as a movie, I'd give it about 8.5 out of 10. I mean, it had a very good production value. The CGI was beautiful in my opinion. Everything looked realistic to a point where it looked like it could be in a park somewhere. And then just the overall scenery itself. Do you remember where it's shot at?
I think that at least a few of the shots were in Hawaii. I'm not sure the exact locations of the rest. I think there were some production things that were in Georgia, I think, or
Georgia?
Florida. I'm not. Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, you heard it. Quote him, everybody. If the information is not accurate, you may message us on our Facebook, and you may say Cola is a dumbass.
Well, I
You may
am.
do it. Shut up. Now, moving on for one final point that I would really like to discuss. What do you think is the future of Jurassic World?
As much as I think this movie really should just be the end of it, let's be honest, they're probably going to go with the original thing that Jurassic World would have been in the old thing, which is those weird, gross human-dinosaur hybrid things that looked awful, and it's probably going to happen, and it's going to suck. But let's just enjoy this one while we have it. The director isn't coming back for the next one either, so there's probably going to be lots of changes.
Hey, but this is Hollywood. Things could change.
Good. It could be good. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, I am too.
Cautiously, but hopeful.
Now, I said earlier as a movie it gets an 8 out of 8. I think that's what I said. Or 8 out of 8. Wow.
8 out of 8. That's great, mate.
8 out of 10. But to me, since I was a really big fan of the first Jurassic World,
You keep doing it.
It's kind of have it, the first Jurassic Park, I would have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. On my personal rating system. And the only things that have got that high for me have been the first Avengers and Captain America the Winter Soldier. So, that should tell you something, especially coming from a nerdy guy like me.
I know how much you like your Avengers and your superheroes and your capes.
Do you have a problem with capes?
Maybe I do. Haven't you ever watched The Incredibles?
Very long time ago, yes.
People will get that joke. People will get it.
Probably. But I think that's about everything for today. So, I'm RanVonSnatch.
I am he who drinks cola.
Thank you guys for joining us for this Infinity Cast special for Jurassic World Part 2. Now, there may be a third one coming down the line sometime. I'm not quite sure. It just depends on what comes up. Maybe we'll get some other opinions from some of our other cast members. But for now, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. Thank you, everybody. This is RanVonSnatch signing out.
Be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube, but also check us out on Facebook for updates and memes on comics and gaming, as well as Twitter @TheRealNerdHype to find out when we go live for the Infinity Cast on twitch.tv/NerdHype.